This sound takes me back to 2010, 2011. Man, those 2010s, they were such a good time. I know there are so many haters out there that did not like dubstep when it came out, and still probably don't. I mean, the genre pretty much died off. But, oh, what a time to be alive. Being in high school, discovering parkour on YouTube back in OG YouTube times, and not having a care in the world other than listening to dubstep and training parkour. What's up, Alex? How are you doing? Good to see you in chat today. So, today is going to be an interesting stream. Panda! Panda Cat 915. Oh my gosh, you could make it. What's up? It's the greatest mod of all time. Let's go. The music is suitable for your entrance. I love it. How's it going, guys? Thanks for coming through. So, here's the deal. I actually had a different idea planned in mind for this stream, but I decided, you know what? This would be an interesting change of pace. We're gonna change gears a little bit here. And what I'm gonna do is see if we can unironically come up with a strategy using ChatGPT. Well, more specifically Claude, because I prefer Claude. I just put ChatGPT for the title and the views because people are more likely to search that. But anyways, I'm going to ask Claude some questions and see if it will provide a suitable response, like something we can work with. Okay. And we'll just narrow it down from there. I've used ChatGPT and Claude in the past for a ton of things, like honestly, huge lifesavers, as I'm sure you guys might understand if you've used it in the past. Just today, I was using it to put together my entire itinerary starting next semester. And there were some errors in it, but with a little bit of redrafting, it's looking pretty good. So we're going to do that here in a sec. High school 2012. I thought we were we are twins, Panda. Of course, you were in high school then too. Don't you remember? You went to the sister school to my all boys school. That's how we met, actually. Migs and I were friends. We were both in robotics. I wonder if YouTube clips could have their own section. It's weird how it is at the moment. I understand what you mean. 3.7 to browse. I totally understand what you mean. When you go to clips, it is just a section for you to share. So there's nothing. I'm glad I have this though. It's nice to be able to go back and look at certain sections of videos instead of having to have the whole thing saved. I'm very particular about what videos are in my liked and favorited. I mean, I used to have a crazy favorited list on my old account, but then I was annoyed at how cluttered it was, so I got rid of it. I had a blast Sunday night, but I missed you guys so much. Well, I'm glad you got out, Panda, and touch grass. Like, that's super important. Well, I'll talk about that later. There are some video ideas related to that I want to explore and why touching grass is so important. But that's going to be a whole tangent that I don't want to go on right now. So, yeah. Provide you the life that, yes, I mean, the whole point of this is to get the life that I deserve. Whether I provide it to me or someone else does, it's of little consequence. As long as I am sitting on a marble balcony being hand-fed grapes, I don't care. Okay? That's all that matters here, obviously. Did you see the clips? I saw one that you sent. I don't remember what it was, though. My memory is that short. Which category was it? It wasn't shared content, because I posted there earlier. Was it share your clips? No. Maybe I need to do some better organizing here. I don't even remember where you put it. Yeah, I did see one of them. I didn't know you posted multiple, actually. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna warm up into this situation here. Okay. Um, we're gonna start off, very cordial with Claude and see what we can get. Can you win my next Valorant game for me? I'm afraid I can't directly play Valorant for you or guarantee a win as an AI assistant without a physical body. Damn, that's tough. I can't directly interact with or control games. However, here are some tips that may help you improve your Valorant skills and increase your chances of winning. Okay, so we may have something after all. Flora Harper 1, thank you so much for the follow on Kick. Welcome to the Dragoons. Thank you for joining us today. We have a bit of a lead here. Practice your aim in the range and work on crosshair placement. Have good aim. Having good aim and hitting your shots is critical in Valorant. So it's basically the equivalent of get good. Hi, dear. I just followed you on Twitter. If you give me a follow back, it would be appreciated. You know what, Flora? I will check out your content, and if I think it's worthy of a follow, I'll give you a follow. How's that sound? Yeah? Appreciate it. Okay, so obviously aim is important. Pay attention to the minimap and utility usage. Game sense, map awareness, and ability usage are huge factors that separate good and bad players. So I'm already kind of feeling like I'm off to a bad start here, right? The AI is basically telling me get good. This is going to be this is going to be tough. Okay, hang on. Let's try something else. Let's give it something a little bit more specific. Actually, let's give it some incentive. I think that will have a more profound effect, if you ask me. Okay? Give me aimbot, please, mommy. I think that's a well-articulated way of expressing. I apologize, but I cannot provide or recommend using aimbots as that would be considered cheating. I understand the desire to want to perform better in games, but cheating harms the experience for others and can get accounts banned. Instead, I suggest practicing and improving your skills fairly through aim training, reviewing your gameplay, and focusing on personal growth. There are no shortcuts when it comes to mastery. It takes time and effort, but the rewards of seeing your own genuine improvement through practice are well worth it in the end. Wow. A simple no would have sufficed, but I appreciate the inspiring pep talk to attempt to dissuade me from using nefarious means to win my games. That's fair. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's try another one. Okay. This might be a little less clear, but more enticing. In fact, I might edit it just to give it some more context. I will give you a massage if you give me this sick dub in Val or Ant, my guy. Okay. I appreciate the offer. Well, at least it acknowledges it. But as an AI, I don't actually have a physical form or ability to play games. I cannot directly get you a win in Valorant. However, I am happy to provide you some constructive tips. Okay, so these are the same tips we got before. Actually, no, it's not. I don't think it said focus on mindset before. We actually got some new information. Review your matches to analyze decision making. Focus on your mindset. Stay positive. Avoid tilting and don't be afraid to take calculated risks for big plays. I like this guy. AJ, hey, what's up? What's the goal with ChatGPT today? Okay, so full disclosure, we're not using ChatGPT. We're actually using Claude, which was recommended by, let me just plug his YouTube channel. So Matt Wolf is the person that I go to for all my AI news, okay? Where I'm getting all the big updates. So highly recommend this channel if you like to stay in the know. He's super passionate about it and makes really awesome videos. So Claude is a ChatGPT alternative, which has pretty much the same functions. So I was just testing it out one day and I liked it, so I stuck with it. But the plan is, can we seriously get a strategy for playing Valorant out of Claude? Because so far I've obviously given it meme prompts, but I will actually give it a legitimate one. Okay. So one of the ones that I'm thinking about here, also, I just realized I need to go live. That's probably a smart thing to do. We go live. We make sure we can read chat. Awesome. So what are my non-joking questions here? Actually, before we get to the application, I'm going to ask it if it can improve, if there are any specific services that AI can provide to improve my Valorant gameplay. Anything tech I'll watch. Yeah, he's really, really cool to watch. Usually first thing in the morning, if his video has just come out, that's my morning 20 minutes is watching Matt Wolf to see what's good, what's in the know, what's happening. Help, my house just went chaotic. Oh no, what's happening? Is Nick pulling the budget for episode 2? If so, I can talk to him. We can work this out. Why are things getting crazy, Panda? Don't lose your chat again or I'll have to make fun of you. Well, that's assuming anyone shows up in chat. They're just like, hey. I can't control these things sometimes. Also, your last reel was bought. Oh, thank you, Panda. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what happened. So I recorded that footage close to a month ago. Like the actual photo shoot aspect was recorded a month ago. And I was editing it. I kind of just threw it to the wayside, never did anything with it. Then I went back to it and I was editing it. And I said, this doesn't really make sense with no context. So on that day, I recorded the intro and outro where I basically have Carmen as a scapegoat who's making fun of me and causes me to do that whole thing. So I'm glad I added that. I feel like it made it a little bit more understandable, at least. Nicholas and Stormy are playing chase around the house. Oh no. Who's chasing who? Is Stormy saying tag you're it? I'm starting to wonder if the aliens are in your house. Cats are that intelligent, giving you all this trouble. Okay, can AI improve my Valorant gameplay? Yes, AI could potentially improve your Valorant gameplay in a few different ways. AI aim training. There are AI systems being developed that can simulate human opponents and provide aim practice. That's really cool. These could help improve your mechanical skills like flick shots and crosshair placement. VOD review analysis. An AI could analyze recordings of your matches to identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement in your gameplay that you may miss yourself. I can speak from personal experience. There is a tool built in to vidIQ and ChatGPT that will review your YouTube channel, what videos have gotten the most views, and make suggestions based on those stats. Like it'll tell you what your next title should be, what your next topic should be, which for me is really useful because I'm interested in so many different things that sometimes I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time making different sorts of videos. I'm like, yeah, I'm experimenting, but like how many times am I going to experiment? I release one liminal spaces video that does really well, and then the next one doesn't so much. So it's kind of like, it takes hours to make these videos. So which one should I make? All right, that's enough of my rant. Bat sent me a clip of our Phasmo gameplay animation. Nicholas had notes. He said, you need sunglasses because sunglasses are cool and you're cool. So you need them. That is, it's a valid note. But also those clips looks really awesome. I think he did a great job and put a lot of work into them. So I'm excited to see the full thing when it's done. I believe it's going to be approximately 5-minute runtime. So yeah, we'll see when that comes out. Why is my head disappearing? It's probably from the shine of the light. That's why. It's just motivation to sit up straight, right? Okay, so there are VOD review analyses you can get. Strategy development. AI agents are getting better at complex strategy games. One could theoretically analyze Valorant ability combinations, map strategies, and team compositions to provide strategic advice. Personalized coaching. An advanced AI coach could observe your matches, get to know your playstyle, and offer personalized tips and training to help you improve. How about this? Please refer me to some specific resources based on the above items. Okay, well, it kind of cheated with that one. I have AimLab, but that doesn't have AI integration. Not that I know. Oh, Blitz. Desktop app that analyzes Valorant match footage and gives insight. Okay. Mobalytics, a website that integrates with your Riot accounts for match stats analysis. I imagine that's specifically for League of Legends. Pro Guides, they have YouTube for that. Valorant Craft YouTube channel. Okay, so this is kind of useful. Okay. Let's get a little bit more serious about this, and then I will actually start playing. Okay. So this is the chat here. This is the big question that I want to ask it, because I think this is the situation most players are in. And a lot of people don't have teammates to stack with. They don't have the ability to maybe they can't train the necessary hours to like figure out every single mistake that they're making. So I would like a tailored strategy for a solo queue player who's approximately gold. I've reached plat, but I would consider myself more consistently to be a gold player. So consider versatile agents like Omen, Astra, or KO. Interesting, because I've never played Astra. KO I definitely like, and Omen I definitely like. Their abilities provide smoke, cover, and information that will be useful on any map or team comp. I believe that. And that kind of goes against the advice of always playing Reyna. I feel like the specific purpose of that is to get more confident in gunfights and improve your aim over and over and over again. But let's see what else it has. Play for picks early in the round to gain advantage. Don't fully commit to site takes right away. So that means that I should be aggressive off the get-go, but that doesn't mean I should fully send onto a site. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. To understand what my team is going to do and make a decision based on that rather than committing to a site. Obviously, communication would help with all of this, but sometimes you can't. Ask Claude to handle the chaotic teammates in Valorant. That's a really great question. I'm going to ask that right now. Like ones that are super animated. These are some good questions. I wonder if AI can run stats off ban rates, pick rates, etc., and find trends in the data. I'll ask that too. Be flexible to fill gaps in team comp. If no smokes, go Omen. If no Sentinel, pick Cypher. Okay, that's fair. So by default, go a smoke or a controller. But if the team comp differs, then you pick someone else who fills. Makes perfect sense. That's kind of the mindset I've always had. Now, the only downside to that, in my opinion, as a coach, is you are not building fundamental skills in one area, but maybe you don't need to do that because you're still learning the game, right? And it's more about having a general knowledge of how everything works so that you understand rather than like honing in and focusing. So I'm on board with this advice. Don't assume teammates will play OBJ. I like the fact that it said OBJ. Be prepared to plant the spike if needed. So be a controller and pick up the spike. Fair. Help entry fraggers by following up with trades and using your abilities to assist pushes. Don't force buys. Saving with teammates maintains economy and prevents getting ecoed. Wow, it even uses the lingo. I love it. Attitude. Stay positive and avoid tilting, even if losing. You can always come back. Make callouts for enemies spotted, but don't backseat game teammates. Very nice distinction there. Be a leader if needed, but don't assume you know better than teammates. Review mistakes objectively after games. Don't blame teammates. Focus on versatility, smart economy, and supportive team play as a solo queuer will give you the best chance to outplay opponents and climb. Let me know if you need any other specific tips. Wow, this is actually great. This is gold, and it simplifies a lot of things that took me years to figure out, right? Years of making mistakes, years of watching videos, years of studying, all boiled down to some simple statements. Now, not everyone's going to read this and understand or apply it. I think a lot of people just go like, oh, this is BS and move on. But a lot of this is true. And while it is a generalization, I think it is a great place to start. So let's ask some of the questions that you suggested. Okay, so we'll start with this. What Panda asked: how do I handle chaotic teammates in Valorant? And then the other one was, is this free and how limited are you? Questions. I believe it's unlimited. I don't think there is a set amount. Same with ChatGPT 3.5, but if you want the higher tier, that the updated version, then you have to pay. But I believe this one is free. Did you hear recently there was a major security threat to all of the AI? I'll see if I can pull it up in a second. It wasn't something that actually happened. It was through testing that was done, and the testers found a major breach that people might be taking advantage of. How to get better with Neon? I'll ask that as well. Okay. Can run stats. Let me read this first. Stay positive. Don't flame back at teammates who are raging or being disruptive. 100% agree with this. I'm actually going to make a video on a lot of things that this AI is covering. I think it's very timely because I was working it out this morning, sort of the plan for it. And then, this just kind of confirms it. So I think this is great. So stay positive. Make focused callouts. Give only relevant info to help win rounds. Don't chit chat or respond to negativity. I can't emphasize this enough, okay? So I have a rule, and this was instilled in me from playing volleyball in high school. It was drilled into my head every practice. And it's, you're moving, you're communicating, and everything you're saying is completely pertinent, okay? And it wasn't until I got older that I realized what was throwing off our game. And it was as soon as someone starts making a joke, someone starts relaxing, then things start to fall apart. Then you start to get frustrated and you go, well, like, why are things not working out? It's because you're now allocating part of your brain power to something that's not relevant to the game. And I'm not saying to be like super serious tryhard at all times. It just means don't get distracted and don't be a distraction, right? Because it's almost like adding another opponent, right? It's extra noise that doesn't need to be heard, and it's extra information that isn't applicable. So that's one of the reasons why it's so challenging to solo queue and why the mute button is so useful, because if someone is not immediately providing me valuable information or is not interested in doing so, they're done. They're done. Because it's not going to keep my gameplay at baseline. It's actually going to set it below baseline, having to listen to that, getting emotionally involved in whatever people are saying. I would say blanket answer to all of this is use the mute button. That's the best thing in my opinion. Suggest solutions. If a teammate is struggling, politely offer advice. Like, hey, Reina, next time let's entry together so I can oh my God, I feel like this thing is copying me. I'm not saying like I do this all the time. I definitely get tilted. I make mistakes. And I don't always stay focused. It's something I need to fix with Overwatch right now. But this is so correct in every way. This is so correct. I haven't heard much about AI. LOL, I don't really look it up per se, but I'm interested. So when you stream it, I'm very invested into learning. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll try to keep you in the know. Matt Wolf is my guy. He's the one who I usually, that's where I get the rundown or the summary of things that are happening. So yeah, I'll do my best. I used it today to make a schedule, which was super useful. But what else do we have here? Okay, report truly disruptive players. That makes sense. If someone is intentionally throwing or harassing, you use the report feature. Yeah, goes without saying. Play with friends when possible. Queuing with even one other positive player can make a big difference. There's a couple keywords here I want to highlight. Okay, going back to suggest solutions. Politely is an incredibly powerful adjective that people tend to neglect, okay? I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because they get emotional and they're immature about it. But the way you word things is almost more important than what you say, right? Because it is the difference between, oh, okay, yeah, let's try that, versus like, who do you think you are to tell me what to do? You're at the bottom of the leaderboard. You can make a suggestion even if you're at the bottom of the leaderboard, as long as it's constructive. It's like, hey, I have an idea. I want to try something. Can you do this with me? And if they say no, they tell you to F off, well, perfect. You mute them. If they say yes, great, try it. Doesn't work. It doesn't mean you're an idiot. It just means it didn't work. Okay. Maybe they didn't execute their part properly. Maybe you made a mistake, but it is so much easier to go back and analyze your gameplay and say, oh, that's why I messed it up. I had a specific plan, but this part of the plan fell through, rather than I'm just walking around looking for things and I got shot. And I don't know why. Why was I even standing there? Because now you got to go back to square one and say, why was I standing there? I should probably think that through next time I'm playing. Why am I going the direction that I'm going? Right? The other thing is queuing with even one other positive player. Okay. This doesn't mean queue with anyone you know, right? And I have made this experience firsthand. I think you know what I'm talking about, Panda. If you are just playing with someone who is not, it's like serious or trying, then the general energy of the game is going to be not serious or trying. That's just how it's going to be. Or someone who is always complaining about the fact that you're losing or they can't get a kill. Guilty as charged. You are going to pass that energy on to the other people. I'm passing the energy on to other people. So I have to be super conscientious of the psychological aspect that's happening throughout all of this gameplay, right? Be the change. Model good teamwork, and others may be influenced to do the same. We don't even have to talk about Valorant to refer to this. You've already said it yourself before, Panda, when we've talked on the phone. Model, and others may be influenced. Enough said. Focus on your own improvement. Work on your individual skills and decision making rather than trying to control or change teammates. So true. I made a video a year ago talking about compartmentalizing the things that stress you out. Okay. Focus on what is in your control, your own improvement, and your individual skills. Look, if you play on a team, that's a completely different dynamic. You have a coach who works with you, me, and you build chemistry and you build a long-term system between each of you that it turns into a well-oiled machine. And I'll tell you that it was a very big shift for me mentally, going from a solo queue Rainbow Six Siege player for 3.5 years to a college coach who is dealing with the same guys over a repeated amount of time. And some of it has to do with strategy and in-game mechanics and working on things like that. But a lot of it has to do with personalities and making sure people get along. Okay. It's a completely different beast. So we don't have to worry about that here. It's a lot simpler. All you have to do is jump into the game and focus on everything you do right and wrong. And if your teammate does something, could you analyze that from your perspective? Yes, you could. Did they die because you didn't make a call out? Like you knew someone was there and you didn't tell them? That's kind of your fault, right? Or maybe they got a kill because you told them that they were there. That's your influence. These are all stats that don't appear on the leaderboard because there's no way to track them, right? If I said shoot at this point in 3, 2, 1 and the person gets a kill, I didn't do any damage, so I'm not going to get an assist on the leaderboard. But you know damn well that it made a huge difference, right? So it's important to have the awareness. First off, the self-awareness of your own ability, and then the overall awareness to track those other variables. Take breaks after bad games. Yeah, super important. Don't get sucked into a negative headspace. Step away and rest mentally. I think today I'm going to make a point between every game. I'm going to take a break, whether it's 1 minute or 5 minutes. I'm going to take a break. Remind yourself it's just a game. Some players feed off provoking reactions. Don't give them the satisfaction. This is true. This is true. It's just a game. It's all just a game. It's all just life. It's all just life. It's okay. It's okay. No one's going to remember in 100 years. All right. Unless I somehow manage to live forever. And that might be a problem. But I don't think anyone's going to remember. So we'll see. Staying positive, minimizing communication and focusing on your own gameplay are the best ways to. You want to think of comms as like you don't just walk around the map shooting, right? Like you don't just hold down the trigger everywhere. I mean, there could be someone there, so you just shoot everywhere, right? You don't do that. Okay? When you communicate, it should be the same way. You should say, okay, like there should be a code to it. Location, person, health, right? Mid, cipher, 50. And you say it at the moment where it's pertinent. That's not easy. I'm not saying that's easy, but I'm saying that's what people should work on, and they're not told to. Okay? I had to take this from real life sports to figure this out. The AI is just reminding me now because I'm an old man and I forgot. But this is super important stuff. Nice, AJ. People should give this polite thing a try. LOL. I've sent a lot of people random nice messages after they clutched, and we ended up joining a squad for the night. Even made some. It's crazy. You know why that works, AJ? Because they are so shocked that someone said something nice. You know how many old DMs I have on Xbox from so I have Master Chief Collection on my PC, right? And I like hop into some lobbies and play 1v1. Most of those guys are playing on Xbox. So in the few occasions that I go over and dust it off and I check my messages, I have some random like middle finger that was sent to me 3 months ago because I like top fragged the game. So the fact that you are saying positive stuff, I think is shocking to people. When you join a game and you try to act like a leader, and I'm not saying like an egotistical leader, but like a genuine person who wants the best for their teammates, people are shocked. They're not used to it. Okay. And you may take some traditionally toxic players and sort of like diffuse their temper a little bit. Like they're taken off guard and they go, oh, maybe the world doesn't suck after all. I don't have to be a jerk to everyone. Well, we can do this. I can actually try. That's rare, but I think it does happen sometimes. So it's worth it. It's powerful and it's super underrated and it's never talked about. So good on you for doing that, AJ. Let's go full sweat mode on Overwatch next time. These apply to all the shooters. Yes, I'm going to do this on Overwatch too. That's funny. I was thinking about that while I was reading this. I play for fun, but I also enjoy learning. I'm not the greatest player, but spending times with friends and learning from those better than me is priceless. Yes, and I think in order for it to be fun, it's important that like it's so easy for that one toxic person to mess it up. And I will sit here and totally like I will put my hands up and say I've been that person so many times. It's just because I'm super competitive. I'm really competitive. And when I am not self-aware, that's really the key right there. It's when I'm not self-aware, I do that. As soon as I know I'm doing it, I stop. But there's a lot of times I don't. When you're tired, you're less self-aware. So I just need to practice relating being tired to needing to be more self-aware. And then maybe I can control it better. Who knows? So yeah. And I think my whole approach to like having a fun time, Panda, is everyone is still trying to win, but maybe they're just not like, I'm not trying to guess 17 steps ahead what you're going to do. I'm just like, okay, Panda's in front of me. Maybe I'll mess around a little bit or something like that. But I enjoy no matter what it is, whether it's a board game or paintball or esports. It's like, yeah, like I'm trying to win. Maybe I'm not like trying my hardest, but that's kind of the fun of the game is everyone has a common goal that they're trying to achieve. And there's conflict in that goal, Oh no, Halo voice. We're not going to talk about the voice messages. That you could go back and cancel some people if you had those voice messages saved, and you could you connect who said it to who's on social media. Okay, here I always try to be polite with the AI. Could you please run stats off ban rates, pick rates, And we'll say, what else is important? Well, ban rates don't apply to Valorant. So let's say this for Siege. Ban rates, pick rates, and highest success operators in Rainbow Six Siege. And we'll save in the last 30 days. It may be too recent for it to understand, but you could ruin lives with collecting voice messages. Damn, I shouldn't have deleted them. I just thought they were so toxic, I got rid of them, but should have kept them. Unfortunately, I do not have direct access to Rainbow Six Siege's internal gameplay statistics or data on operator ban rates. Without connecting to the game, I don't have a way to. So you probably need API access. I only have access to publicly available information on the internet. Well, still, I would think that some of that information is publicly available. Can you provide the above based on public data? Really? I'm surprised. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's just not for the last 30 days. Most banned, Thatcher. We know this. Malusi, popular for. Oh, that's just describing him. Usually permabanned. That's accurate. Mira, very common. Most picked Zofia. Personally, my most picked. Versatile is the main reason. I just love her weapon. Jaeger, useful gadget and strong gun make him essential. Ace and Hibana, main hard breach options, make them popular choices. Strongest operators. Aruni. Valkyrie. Yeah, I love Valkyrie. Legion, very easy to use and super effective. Oh, this is good. You could, man, you could create your own training list based off this data. I also love the fact that you can attach files and have it make decisions based on the files that you attach. Can you ask Claude, what are the characteristics of a good support player in FPS? That is a great question. Oh my God, that's so specific. That's something that I would ask and then get made fun of because it's like, how do you not know? Dude, it's just, I think it's important. Sorry, Panda. I have like PTSD from asking questions in school. Like I would get clowned on so much. You have no idea. Maybe it's just my perception of it, but I felt like I got made fun of for either the questions I asked or the way I asked them. I don't know. It was like at all ages. So I've just stopped asking questions. What are some characteristics of a good support player in an FPS game? And I like this as broad because it kind of puts it to the test. Like, will this be applicable between games? I'm currently a mute Fenrir and Lion Doc main. Nice. I bet I could ask like specific things just based on those. I wonder if AI could come up with Dream Team stack picks. I'll read this, but let me type it out real quick while I'm thinking about it. Could you please provide 2 optimal 5 stack operators, or no, 2 optimal team compositions of 5 operators in Rainbow Six Siege, and we'll see if it has a variety of. God, I gotta clutch up here with the typing. Composition of 5 operators in Rainbow Six. What's a 5 stack? That's why I changed it. I'm like, it's not gonna know what a 5-stack is. Okay, so to answer your question, Panda, it's team oriented. The support player should focus on enabling their teammates rather than chasing kills. Oh, okay, that's key. That's so key. Enabling their teammates, right? Okay, so what this means is if I'm playing a support player, like let's say I'm playing Mercy, which is like pure support and switches to a pistol once in a while. I'm looking at what my tank is doing and going, what do they do? Are they pushing right now? If they're pushing, they're going to need me in 3 seconds. I'm ready. Where's my DPS? She's at the back flanking. I can't help her because the enemy is between me and her. I can't do anything there. That's on her to come back. She has abilities to help her get back. Where's my other DPS? Oh, he's helping the tank. Okay. Where's my other support? Is he helping the DPS or is he helping the tank? Oh, he's helping the tank. I can help the DPS. Where's the enemy? Am I behind my teammates or in front of them? Am I going to be caught in the crossfire? Like, enabling the teammates to do their job is your job. That's why it's support. Like if you literally take the analogy of a support, you think of a bridge. The bridge serves the purpose of allowing people and vehicles to move across it, and the support holds it up. It enables them to do their job. I think this is great. And then once in a while, then like if you're in a, it's like improv, right? Anyone here has done improv. You're in a situation and it's like, do I heal the tank that is like 90% health, or do I get the kill on the other healer who's standing next to me and is one shot? I might go for the one shot. It's context. But this is like default mindset, which is great. Okay. Selfless. Support players need to be willing to make sacrifice for the team, like being the first one in to gain map control or baiting for teammates. Okay, so let's clarify this a little bit because this might get confusing based on what I just said and this prior thing. Okay, so support player in Overwatch means you're healing, right? Support player in Valorant means you are either helping the entry frag, or you are creating, like if you're Sage, you're creating barriers or slowing down opponents. You're doing things to provide information by causing the enemies to act in ways that reveal their location, right? You hear them walking on the ice. They shoot KJ's turret. They, they walk through a tripwire that Cypher leaves. Okay, those are all responsibilities on you to provoke the opponent, which could put you at risk. I think that's what this is trying to say. And I did watch a video a while back that was talking about the entry frag doesn't go in first because that's too much risk. Someone else goes in, draws the first shot, gives the intel, so the entry frag goes, I know where that person is, throws the flash, gets in there, boom, one tap. Gets that first pick, team's in an advantage, you move from there. Okay, it's all very coordinated. Baiting for teammates might seem misleading. The proper way that you are supposed to bait for teammates is you go in, you get killed, and then your team has to follow up. You cannot allow people to get away with that pick. It's just not like, it's bad habits. If you just stay back while everyone around you is dying, that's serving no purpose. So I think that's what that means here. KD ratio means less than helping your team win. At the highest levels, you'll find that the win rates are incredibly low because everyone is good. Yeah, it's so hard. So don't think about KD as being the number one factor or, win rate being the number one factor. You can in the lower ranks, like if you're solo queuing and you're trying to improve as an individual, then yeah, you can set KD as a test, but at the end of the day, they're numbers, I'm in Discord right now. Okay. I'm actually gonna be hopping on Valorant in a little bit, so I'll let you know when I'm in there. Okay, well you'll see because you're on the stream. By the way, what's up, Chamber? How you doing? So since support players fill in gaps, In team compositions, they need to be flexible to play different agents' roles based on what's needed. Yeah, okay. So this is more of like a meta support mindset. This is like, oh, we need a controller. Okay, I'm a support player. I can fill in for controller. This is not a support role in game. I want that distinction to be made clear because those are two different things. It's like, yeah, technically I'm a support player. If my college team says we need a fifth and we need someone to hard breach, it's like, yeah, cool, I'll hard breach. A hard breach is not a support player. That's like that's one of the main entry. Well, no, technically that is support. What would be another one? We need someone to play entry fragger, right? If they ask me to do that in Siege, it's like, okay, normally I play hard breach, but you need me to do that, then, there's a difference there that might be confusing. Calm under pressure. Support players are often tasked with clutch plays like defusing or planting with cover. Staying composed in high pressure situations is key. I think this applies to everyone. I don't think that is role specific. Everyone should be calm under pressure. You play enough times and you're used to the situations and how they unfold. Panicking is never helpful. It never provides any value to you or the team. So that just goes for every role. I don't think that's a support specific characteristic. Master of utility, they should have deep knowledge of all character abilities that provide team value, like smokes, flashes, heals, etc. Sure, that just goes with knowing your character. Again, I think that applies to everyone. Objective focused multitasking, objectives like planting, denying. Okay, these are getting a little general. I like the first couple. These are very important. And look, I could ask it another question that is more specific. Like if I wanted to play Mercy, like what are some of the things I should think about? And it will probably give me a great response. But this is, these are great habits to have just in any game, in any role, honestly. Well, maybe not, you're not enabling your teammates as a DPS. Your teammates are enabling you. The tank in some ways is a support because you're getting everyone's attention. You're taking heat off of the DPS so the DPS can get kills. That's the whole point. That's why you're tank. Tank is like, if you ever play World of Warcraft, everyone is trying to take out the big boss, but the boss is focusing certain player. No, I'm sorry. The boss is focusing the tank because the tank can handle the damage. The majority of the damage. So the healer has to focus on them, and then that's the beauty of it, is that you constantly have to be reassessing the decisions so that you can because there is no like one size fits all. It's not, okay, I'm a healer, so I'm just going to stand next to the tank. It's like, no, your DPS is going to get shot too at some point. People are going to do different, like unpredictable things. That's why it's fun, is because you do like math, and well, it's not literally math, but you do problem solving in real time, fast paced. That's what's great about it. Multitasking, positive attitude, support should keep team morale up and not worry about recognition or top fragging. I think every player should do that. No one should be worried about top fragging or recognition. They should the only recognition you should want are your teammates going, hey, thanks for watching my back. That's the only recognition you should need. Patient and disciplined. Avoid overaggression and take smart risks. Be ready to hold angles for long periods on defense. Yeah, that is important, and that is something that might be easy to miss. Okay, especially at higher levels in Valorant. Not that I play at the higher levels, but I know how it works. It's a game of blocks and counters, right? You set up, you commit to a certain area. Do they go into your setup and lose, or do they go elsewhere? Right? Do they go through the punch? Like, I feel like boxing is the greatest analogy for everything, because it's just a fast-paced version of basically every sport, right? It's like, am I faking? Is the punch going through the block? Is the punch avoiding the block? Am I dodging, conserving energy? Am I blocking and spending energy? But I need to spend that energy because I'm going to be closer, because it's going to affect my decisions in the next 2 or 3 moves. Everything is boxing, basically. So having patience and waiting for your opponent to show their hand, to play their cards, rather than like going for the first feint that they give you is really important. And that's why patience is key here. I always run Intel denial ops on Siege and solo queue for the sake of helping give info without pinging your game chat. Yeah, that's really helpful. And I get it, man. It's tough because sometimes you could do all of that. You do your job perfectly and no one's listening and it doesn't serve any purpose, right? I mean, it serves it for you because maybe you can get a pick off of that, but then that's why your other skills have to be refined. You have to be able to have the awareness to know where the position is and where they might go based on that. And if they know of your position, and then have the like nerves of steel to like follow through, peek and shoot first or shoot most accurately, you know? So those are key. Could you provide 2 optimal team compositions of 5 operators in Rainbow Six Siege? Since there are so many potential operator combinations, there's no single optimal team comp. The best lineup depends heavily on the map, site, and opponent team. That makes a lot of sense. I suppose I could ask for specific maps. Here are 2 examples of balanced team comps that could work well. Habana or Thermite for hard breach. Thatcher or Kali for breach support. This is great because we're probably not going to get Thatcher. Zofia or Ash for soft breach utility clear. Yeah, I like that there's an emphasis on utility clear as well because there are many occasions where I don't think soft breach is particularly useful on certain maps with certain sites. Jaeger or Wamai. Oh, okay. So this actually, we should have asked offensive and defensive. But that's okay. We could narrow it down. Take the above and apply it only to offense on consoles. Okay, so here's an example of a team comp. Now, I would say it's probably going to be debatable whether or not these are the right operators specifically for this map because, yeah, Habana will open multiple walls if you so choose, but maybe you would prefer Ace if you're opening Garage down below. Is Garage still hard breach? I believe it's still hard breach. Yeah. They just made a second Garage when you walk in. This is weird. So you have Habana, Lion, Zofia, roamers who are common. Oh, that is a good point. Versatile soft breacher. Yana can scout ahead safely using her holograms. Yeah, roamers are a big problem on old and new consulate. So yeah, this is fair. I'm surprised there is no utility denial on the hard breach itself. And I like that it explains it. Habana opens the garage wall and hatches for a strong plan spot. Yeah, this is great. Map knowledge is huge, especially in Siege. Map knowledge is huge. Oh my God, you can't even play the game if you don't know where you're going. You get lost so easily. Depends on the healer. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, AJ. It's Yeah, you at least know where they are instead of being misled by the randoms. Knowing where the health kits are helps DPS most. That is a really good point. I wonder if you probably tell me where all the health kits are. Maybe use the, yeah. Oh, I got what you mean. Right now, everyone is running and gunning. It's crazy. I think we've been in a high frag meta for a while, like at least a year at this point. A lot of content creators are promoting the TDM meta and promoting gunfight. Yes, this has been happening. I mean, it's the same in the high school and college. Well, not so much high school. High school is just pure chaos. But in college, it's definitely a gunfight meta. In high school, you could have like 3 guys standing in the same room and then 1 guy in the next room on the opposing team who doesn't know that they're there. And the 3 of them, it's bedlam in high school, but it's fun. Okay, I'm going to launch the game so that we can get started here. 3-7 to camera. Just gotta chill and have the attackers not see traps. Yeah. Well, The problem is the better the players get, the more observant they become. Like one of the things I started practicing was during every prep phase, I would take note of the attackers, or I'm sorry, of the defenders that were there, and mentally go, okay, there's a cap can. I need to look at the doors. Okay, there's a lesion. I need to look at the floors. Okay, there's a Mira. I can't think of a word that rhymes with doors or floors, but you get what I'm saying. Like you think of every gameplay scenario as that specific thing. Every time I jump into a window, I need to look for frost traps because there's a frost. And then I don't think of anything else. Okay? I'm not imagining that there are cap cans or Mozzie traps because we know that there's no Mozzie or cap can. So that's how we do. Okay. So what is our... So I'm going to warm up right now. And yeah, we're going to get started here on the actual gameplay. That went way longer than I thought, talking about the or using the AI to develop strategy. In fact, I don't think I even asked it for my own strategy. Oh, yeah, I did. Wait, yeah, I did. I just forgot what it was. Hang on, let's go back. I got so wrapped up in all the other things it was saying. So Claude and 3.7 to in-game. Okay. So picking versatile agents like Omen, Astra, or KO. I think I'm going to go with KO today because I feel confident with his abilities from playing CS:GO. Omen will be my backup. And then if those don't work and I need to fill, I'll play KJ. Or Reyna if we have, duelists. We have options for every role, so we're chilling. Play for picks early in the round to gain advantage. Don't fully commit to site takes right away. Okay, so I'm going to be aggressive. Or I'm going to try to encourage my team to be aggressive. Maybe I won't entry frag. It depends. I'm going to grab spike every time. And then I'm going to help entry frags. So maybe I won't be the most aggressive, but I'll be the number 2 or number 3 in. More than likely number 2. And then I won't force. That's obvious. And then I just got to be, I got to be chill. I can't freak out. This is really great, guys. It's actually super useful. Oh, sorry. Yeah, game was loading up. Okay, so we are going to start with do this right. Start with the range. We can keep chatting a little bit. So I like the items it's given me so far. And I'm curious, I want to ask you guys in chat, how many of you have never used AI before? And how many of you have used it? And if so, what have you used it for? So let's run, it doesn't matter. Let's practice this first. Turn up our audio. It's way easier to focus for me. The loading screen. 10 gigs left of the Baldur's Gate 3 download. Oh my gosh, you almost... Wait, did it just come out? When did it release, Panda? That's so weird. I spent this whole time just chatting, and then as soon as I launched Valorant, it started sending me viewers on TikTok. Like that's how you know the studio is tracking what applications are running on your computer. That's insane. I mean, you just put 2 and 2 together. The timing is way too convenient. But good to know at least. That's working. Everyone who's tuning in, I hope you're having an awesome day. I am live on YouTube, Kick, and Facebook at the moment. So if you would like to join on those platforms, you're more than welcome. Or you can chill on TikTok. It's all good. Today, we're implementing AI produced strategies. First, it was for the memes, but now it is for the serious gameplays and Ws because it actually offered some really good ideas. So I'm looking forward to trying it out today. It kind of affirms, I shouldn't say kind of, it definitely affirms a lot of my beliefs as an esports player and coach. And I am glad the information is verifiably accurate. I've only used AI to generate art. That was the first time I ever used it, Panda. I used my free credits of Midjourney, and I was so blown away by what I could do with it. It's almost emotional, like being able to just put in an idea that I had, and I just posted on my story. I would never use it as like, I would never have an Instagram account and just post AI art to it. I just feel weird about it because it's not. Maybe that sentiment will change one day. Not that it matters. Like, I don't care. I have no interest in posting it anyway. But just having the ability to create something that you thought of right there on the spot felt so cool. Like we had stepped out of reality into a fantasy realm where it's like, man, I wish I could do this, and that wish came true. It was really, really cool. And it was after using that I naturally tried all the others. Midjourney's kind of a gateway AI, if you will. Okay, that's for later. You use it every day for work. Really? What do you use it for specifically, Will? If you don't mind me asking. Me and my friends use it once to ask how it would take over the world and to see if we could break it. Okay. If you guys have not heard of this, I'm going to do you a huge favor right now. Do not look it up. Okay. And the reason why I say do not look it up is because once you look it up, you're screwed because you know about it. It's like one of those terrifying thought experiments that if you know about it, then you're a part of it. But it's important I tell you the name so that if you ever see it, you know not to continue further. Unfortunately, I'm a part of it now because I know. But if you ever hear something regarding Roko's Basilisk, steer clear. Do not look up Roko's Basilisk. I am trying to save you now. Okay? You can know about Roko's Basilisk. You just can't know the details of Roko's Basilisk. Otherwise, you will be a part of the hypothesis. I'm not going to say a theory because theories are proven. I hate it when people say theories. It's like you don't have a theory. You have a hypothesis. There's no proof. Okay? So, yeah, let's we're going to work on the aim a little bit. Just do some warm up and then jump right into it. I have for reading over my homework and correcting it. I see. Maybe one day we can play Panda. Oh, nice. Wait, that game's multiplayer? I didn't know that. What company makes Baldur's Gate? I've never played that. I feel like that's a BioWare game, but I'm probably way off. Man, I really need to do a Mass Effect stream. I was telling Alex the other day, if it's ever completely confirmed that aliens are in our midst, like they show the evidence and everything, then I am definitely going on a Mass Effect run. And that is my way of putting the energy into the universe that I hope the aliens are Asari and not Covenant from Halo, because that would be bad. I would much rather be Commander Shepard than Master Chief. Not that Master Chief isn't cool. It's just he's got his work cut out for him, I wouldn't want to have to deal with all of that. Also, what are your guys' thoughts on that whole thing? The congressional hearing was totally wild. Like some of the claims that were being made. I'm not sure I'm 100% on board. Like I spent a day kind of like racking my head doing all this research into it to see if there's any inkling on the web that it might be true or that people have had experiences. And there are some here and there, but of course it's always like some grainy footage or you see a flying object for 5 frames. And it's just, I don't know. There's nothing like truly compelling yet that I've seen that makes me believe that anything is out there. This has been the closest thing, really, because I'm typically not into, aliens or paranormal stuff or anything like that. We're going to be implementing AI for our chat feature at work. I'm a little worried about it because I don't know if we can handle another source for live inquiries. Ooh, you're going to be implements. Okay, well, here's the downside. Ted and I were talking about this yesterday when we were hanging out, and there is a possibility that AI will replace live chat completely, like live customer support over the phone. So this is probably a testing phase to see if it works. But if it's any consolation, it's probably going to replace me as a video editor. It's also going to replace me as an actor. In fact, as much as I love being on set and working with humans on films, probably not going to need them for films anymore. Some of the claims I've heard, if you saw my video about AI in the film industry, or my reaction to the writer's strike, is that there may come a day where Netflix gives you an option to generate the type of movie you want to watch, right? Like, show me an action film that takes place in Brazil with Alex Romero as the main character, and have there be a romance, like all that stuff, and it just generates it for you. Now, I imagine technology that advanced is a little ways off. Like, you see how much trouble it has generating images. I don't know how well it's going to do trying to do movies and film. Like, I've tested out the Runway AI for video, and it's not great yet. And you see how hilarious some of those AI generated commercials are. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to be looking in the future, but it will come. Technology is on the curve where it's exponentially improving. So I'm confident it will get here at some point. Hey, what's up, Carmen? How are you doing? I will look it up. It's hang on, I'm falling behind on the chat. Okay, I will be there in a sec, Chamber. I'm just let me just get through this warm up. Use it with Wonder, Dream Studio, and Midjourney for some sick Dark Souls Cyberpunk siege images. Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. I use it a lot for either storyboarding for my film or for thumbnails. Like, it'll be the base template for the thumbnail, and then I will add elements on top of it, depending on what I get. Plus, having multiple Gmails used for personal gaming and old emails was for personal training. Client inquiries help me get a lot of images for free. Yeah, it's super helpful for that. It like making the small thumbnails, like for what's it called? Like, if you go on my channel in the podcast section, I have a Rome podcast, and it looks so cool because of being able to generate it. But what would the aliens gain from taking over our world? I don't know. Depends what they need. If they need anything at all. Who knows? I don't know what their needs are. Well, none of us know what their needs are, unless someone secretly knows what they are. If aliens already are like super smart, have super smarts and stuff, what will they gain? Well, it depends. Like, okay, so here's a hypothetical scenario. Let's say we became a spacefaring species. Our planet has been completely riddled by environmental hazards and atmospheric degradation. We need to leave in order to set things right or evacuate Earth because it's going to be uninhabitable. Maybe there is a element on Mars that will allow us to create superconductors for computers that will allow us to fix the environment. I'm just BSing stuff. And so our incentive is now to get to another planet as quickly as possible and take it over so that we can bring about the survival of our species. So that is one scenario, assuming the aliens, that's very specific, but imagine the aliens are in that predicament and they're super advanced. Like, what's to stop them from taking it from us? There have already been reports that they are significantly more advanced. So, which also begs the question, why do they keep crash landing if they're more advanced? And like, how are we spotting them so easily? I don't know. It's all weird. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. Sorry, Panda, I can't read. Oh, don't worry, Carmen, I'll read it for you. Don't forget that by royal decree, you must provide Rome with the life that he deserves. Signed, Nicholas and myself and Panda and the entire stream community. What does that say? Oh, you signed it too. Oh, interesting. That's weird. You can't read it, but you signed it too. Huh. Odd. Okay. Let's do this. And infinite ammo and easy start. Dang, an hour and 15 minutes of warming up. I should do every stream like this. This is great. Less opportunities to get tilted once we get to the actual game. Man, shooting these easy bots feels painfully easy, but it is so important because you are practicing that, that the smoothness of the movement for when you speed it up later. This is why in martial arts, when you're training, you learn the moves in individual sections and you do them very slow so that you can, and repetitively, so you can really get a handle, because you don't want to have to think about any of this stuff. It should all happen naturally. Your brain allocates the necessary resources to muscle memory so that when the instance occurs, you just do it, because the more time you have to think, the more time it's going to take for it to happen. And that means more time for the enemy to outreact you. Okay? If AI had morals and became too powerful for its own good, would it shut itself down due to self-awareness? So many questions, dude. So many questions. And unfortunately, I don't think we will be able to, it'll reach a point where we can't control it, right? Like, it'll just be beyond our understanding. People will go, well, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to. We were just curious. It's like, yeah, I know you were. People will not learn their lesson until they burn their hand on the stove. Unfortunately, I think this stove might just set us on fire completely. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. See, I feel like on the medium bots, it really helps me discern if my if I'm controlling the flick or if I'm just thoughtlessly throwing my mouse around the desk. Like this feels, and forcing yourself to use a single shot weapon is really useful for making sure your shots are intentional, right? Like, you definitively know if you missed where you intended to shoot or if you were on target. Because if I'm just like doing that, like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of people here, like I'm going to hit one of them. And you see how long it took me to take out one? It would be so much faster if I just did this, like actually aimed at them individually, like one person at a time. By the way, TikTok, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. There's no game. Yeah, there is no game audio because I don't like to hear it while I'm practicing. And also, when you are doing what's it called? When you're doing deathmatch, you work on other skills by not having the audio there. Also, I need to change guns. Okay. It is, trust me, Carmen, it is all done with intention. It's less distraction. And typically when I'm doing these streams, there's other people in the VC, especially when we're warming up and like we're not focused on the game. We're just hanging out. And the gunfire is super loud and distracting because it happens way more frequently than when you're in the game. So That's part of the reason why I mute it. I mean, if you guys insist, I'll turn it back on. It's like, you know, it's not like anyone's here right now. That's part of the reason why I didn't, well, that doesn't make sense. Chamber's been waiting and I haven't joined the VC yet, so. I will join you right now, Chamber. In fact, you and I can run the deathmatch together. How's that? I'm done after this. You know, I was told a long time ago it's better to stand on the side and do this, but, you know, I don't know. Okay. Let's switch to our VC. How's it going, dude?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
My game's still at 60, 70%. It's at 70%.
Valorant?
So you can as much, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, copy. Okay, yeah, I will start with the deathmatch. I'm gonna do the first one with no audio. Okay, there is a reason for this.
For game sense. People are.
Well, Diva said this is BS and that Rome needs to provide Diva and I the life we deserve. Listen, Carmen, if you are unable to read the English that Panda wrote in chat, I'm very, I'm questioning whether or not you can hear dog language properly because their vocals and intonation are a lot more nuanced. So I'm not sure that's what Diva said. In fact, I actually think the part you missed, let's go back. Well, Diva said this is BS and that Rome needs to, I think it's reversed, saying that we need to provide it to Rome. Okay. If anything, I mean, Panda's had Diva on the phone. Like, this is not new information. To be clear, I do believe fear of AI is valid, but what people are willing to do publicly display should be more fear. Yeah, and I think the real issue comes from what people are going to do with it, you know? Like the poor decision making, the attempts to constantly like jailbreak it so that you can get access to information that's probably not good to be in the hands of the public. That's one of the major issues in my opinion. It's always comes back to bad actors who ruin the whole thing for everyone else. Super annoying. Could you imagine if like we've been using it all this time and then someone, you know, just like, oh, sorry guys, we had to make it all private and only the government can access it now because someone was able to convince the AI to show it how to, like, you know, execute this plan. Yeah, so something like that. So. Yeah, that'd be a pain, and it wouldn't be unheard of either.
Yeah.
Not straight. Oh my god, it timed. Why? You know why? Because it keeps thinking Diva is a quote or something, or a website. Like she's spamming a website. That's so weird. What happened? You can't untime her out, can you, Panda? Probably not. Sorry, Chamber, Drew, were you saying something?
Oh no, I yawned. My mic
was
probably picking up on my yawn.
Oh. Just had that Reyna.
Also, my game's at 20. It's at 75%.
It's at 75. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot. If you want, if you feel like it's going to take more time, I can do a TDM while we wait.
Yeah, you could probably play a TDM.
Okay. So what I'm doing here, guys, is all of the information I'm getting is based on where I see tracers flying, checking common angles that people are likely to be at, and you know, using visual information because there's a lot of gunfire that happens in a deathmatch, and a lot of it doesn't pertain to me necessarily. Like I'm gonna hear people shooting over there, and there's nothing I can do about it. The likelihood I'm gonna survive long enough to get over there is super low. So I'm I am just focusing on what I immediately see. And that is, it's fine tuning my aim in some ways. And then when you get into a real game situation where you're not hearing gunfire all the time because people are sneaking around and there's only, there's only 10 players and they're all valuing their life, then the audio has importance. But here it's really not important unless you're learning the game and like you're trying to recognize what each sound means. It doesn't really serve anything here. This just helps you focus more on the visual aspect. And then I don't get tilted when I die all the time. Like I just, if someone's behind me, it's like not gonna be mad because I didn't hear them. I'm just focusing on like how quickly can I turn and flick on someone based on the hit indicators on the center of my screen. Nice shot. Yeah, it's all improving game sense. Trey, thank you so much for sharing the live. Appreciate it. And thank you for the likes as well on TikTok, guys. Seriously. Oops. Oops. So it's like I'm probably going to do a video talking about like health and posture as well, specifically catered to gamers. But I gotta package it first. Those of you that are in the content planning group chat, you know what I'm referring to. We gotta. The name of the game on YouTube is they see it before they click on it. So they have to click on it. Otherwise, all your hard work goes to waste. Which means your thumbnail and your title have to be good. Most. Okay, so when no one is around, we're just looking at common angles. Okay, we almost had that Sova. And it was just because I happened to check there. I had no idea he was there. Just, it's like if I'm here, well, let's look down this lane. I'm moving up here. Let's check outside first. Let's check here. Very methodically checking every angle. This is the threat. This is the threat. This is the threat. Just like you see a SWAT movie and the stereotypical way that they're clearing a room, that's kind of what you do here. You just do it by yourself. And it's a lot more casual than an actual, SWAT tactics have a lot of, I couldn't really say what the intricacies are because I don't know, but there's more that goes into it because it's a team-based maneuver. But this is just, it's like, what's the proper way? Like, how do you wipe a windshield? Well, you cover the whole thing from one direction to the other. Okay. You get information one spot at a time. There. Okay. We know someone's there. We get cover there. Then we peek. Try to take this gunfight. Okay. Now we're covered. We can take this gunfight safely. Okay. Now we can check here again. All the angles are being used at all times to keep you up to snuff. Oh, God. Okay. And there's a reason why I went here first. It's like, so I can reposition myself for that fight. Check here. Check here. All the movements should be intentional. Nothing. I'm never just going around like this. I see so much of this. You just want to, and like my crosshair's always up here. Okay, we know that shot came from there, so we immediately check. We check here. Clear, we check here. Got lucky there. Okay, we know someone's up there. We're exposed here, so we back up. Actually, let's take this. Okay, we got that. Wait for this push. Yeah, GG's. Viper got us low. A little harder to win. Oh crap, the chat hasn't been updating. Whoops. Joke's on you, Diva doesn't have a phone that you know of. That you know of. And I can speak dog. Yeah. Again, I'm starting to have my doubts. A pager? That's great. Carmen, are you saying I can't never win? Yeah, that means you sometimes do win, right? I can't never win means you sometimes do win. Yeah, you're right. You can't never win. Because if I never won, then I would never win. But if I can't never win, then it means that I do win sometimes. Double negative. Diva lore runs deep on this channel. It's gonna start running deep. I just want to. Oh no, Carmen, get in line. Get in line. Look, you've already been made an offer to be the one providing. It doesn't get better than that. I feel like now you're starting to ask for too much. Did you know that she's actually superhero by night too, Carmen? I bet you didn't know that. That's why she sleeps so much. Oh, that's actually not her sleeping. That is a stuffed, like facade. It's a mannequin of a dog. Okay, let's get cracking here. I assume your game is still updating. I'll take this as a yes. So I'm gonna launch into TDM. And this time we are going to change audio. Okay, cool.
Oh. Can you cancel that?
Oh, are you ready? You are.
Yeah.
I don't see you.
It went from 85 to 100.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
I'm chilling.
Alright, cool.
Sorry, I've been gone. Was doing some Googling. Is it Basilisk because Python is a snake and it's a popular machine learning program? No, it might be. That might be kind of like a pun related joke to it. But I believe Python is the chosen image or symbol because, or I'm sorry, basilisk is the chosen symbol because it is representative of a creature that freezes you when you look. It freezes you when you look at it, right? I think that's the lore. It's like kind of Medusa-esque, and it's also just a terrifying beast. I think those two attributes are related to how the hypothesis functions.
Okay, I'm gonna check my thing real quick.
Okay.
It says I have high ping.
Okay.
But I don't believe it because it says I have high ping all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I end up having 20 ping.
Also, real quick, guys, anyone in TikTok or whatever platform I'm live on, if you have any questions related to either the AI strategies that we looked at earlier, maybe you missed them, or you just have questions about AI or Valorant in general, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to help you with that as well as just play. And if you guys want to hop on and play, you're more than welcome to. Why is your ping so high?
I'm not sure. I'm checking again. It does that a lot, and then it ends up having 20 ping. It's weird.
It's weird. I'm messing. Oh, okay. That one flew over my head for sure. I'm actually currently learning Python because machine learning interests me. Not in the sake of making AI, but in sake of like scanning for databases. Yeah, dude, those videos you made were really interesting, where you were creating databases based on like Rainbow Six Siege stats. I thought that was really cool.
Did you play team deathmatch? I'm restart my computer real quick.
Okay.
It's a little laggy.
I have a healthcare idea of making an app that can scan pill and scan pills and can pull
Match found.
medical data about it given by the picture scanning the input code on the pill. Hang on, I gotta re-register that one again. Pull medical data about it given. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like a QR code, but for stats. That's kind of cool, actually. I think that's more convenient than having to read. Oh, you could make it really accessible. So, you know, this is assuming that the elderly people are able to use the app. But let's say you have someone who can't read the labels because it's too small. Then you just you have them scan it and they can set it to like an accessibility size so that they get all the information. Or maybe there is a summarized version that will describe to you the attributes without getting into the nitty-gritty of the ingredients. Or if you want that, you can. I think that's a cool idea. Thanks, man. I like making charts, but I also want to learn Python for looking at the charts and coming up with future trends and predictions. Yeah, dude. Have you ever been on Data is Beautiful on Reddit? Data is beautiful. I'll tell you that. You're on the right track. Chris, what's happening? If only ChatGPT could give you turn-by-turn navigation in Valorant. Yeah, that's kind of what we asked it, but it denied. So, yeah, it's like I can't. It literally said I cannot play the game for you. Yeah, so all pills have a code on them that's specific to the pharmacy you got it from. Even regular pills over the counter and CVS have imprint codes. I see. Based on the given pharmacy, you can scan imprint codes and it'll search the database. That would be really convenient.
Shadows traveling. No more.
Oh, wouldn't that be crazy if that damaged Reyna? Oh, one of them's gonna get me. That's what I get for peeking wide. I thought Reyna was gonna continue towards mid.
Cover going out.
I don't know why I always insist on going to the right. I should like mix it up at some point. Oh, yeah. Too close to that.
Stage 2.
Alright.
Oh crap. Audio at the last second. Alright, Almond's feeling kind of good right now.
Shadows traveling. Charge your ults.
Oh! You just barely saw the edge of me as I stuck out.
10 seconds until stage change.
My ping's fine now.
It's working?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll get you in here in a sec.
Stage 3.
Reloading.
Die. Blinding. Cover going out.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Oh, I knew he was gonna swing. Man, the warm-up makes a... It's not even like the aim that gets warmed up. It's just the thought process while aiming that gets warmed up. Oh! I hit that. Oh!
Go, go, go!
I wish I had my blind. Nice shot.
New stage in 10.
That's 3.
Final stage.
Go.
One of those guys are gonna get me. I have a stack on my sniper asked me to join a stack with this group if you have time, open slots. Yeah, take care, AJ. Good to have you in chat. Great conversations as always. Pleasure, man. Good luck, and I'll talk to you soon, dude.
Raiders on a rampage.
You thought you were safe. Cover going out.
Ah, the timing. I was so close.
I'm out of here. I would say I'm out of here. But there's something about like AI stuff.
I gotta turn you up in a sec. I can barely hear you.
Alright, sorry.
15 kills to go.
Disappear.
Kills to go.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't get that kill sooner.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, didn't stop moving fast enough.
5 kills left.
Stealing sight. Blind. Dead.
GG's.
GG's.
Alright, cool.
I think you missed the message I sent before the chat GPT one. Oh, I did. What did you say? Just finished a show 30 minutes early. I think we shaved like 15 minutes off because it was the best one we've ever done. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Dude, that's great. What was different about this one? Like, what were some things that you were having trouble with before that you guys worked out? That's great, dude. Congrats. How was your day? My day was good. Man, I'm gonna miss when summer's over, dude. My schedule is immaculate. It is immaculate right now, and yeah, I'm gonna be sad when it's gone, but it's okay. It is what it is. Let me send you an invite.
Alright, cool.
Do you need to warm up? You need a deathmatch?
No.
You good? Okay.
Chilling, yeah.
Good for
I heard
comp?
there was a catch to the there's a catch to this Valorant game to Valorant games right now.
Sort of. The only catch is that I need to implement everything that the AI told me to do.
Oh, okay.
In fact, here I'll do one better. If we win or lose, no matter what happens, I'm going to try to give it some post stat information to assess what I could have done better, just using text. So we'll see if that works.
I have a 75% win rate on Reyna right now. If you're gonna take Reyna.
No, I'll fill whatever we need.
Oh, you're filling?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Default controller, but I'll fill with whatever.
controller.
Actually, can I ask it really quickly? Best agent for Pearl.
Pearl.
Viper, Sova, KO, Cypher, Omen. Raze. Fade.
I'd say you should play Omen, or I could fill for.
Let's see, Omen over Brim. Yeah, we'll
You
do
should
we'll
play
do
Brim
Omen.
Omen. Okay.
Yeah, I prefer Omen. Feeling better with Omen right
Oh
now.
yeah, because of the change.
I am the end.
Wait, there's a change.
To the map.
Yo,
Yeah.
can you pick like
Otherwise-
Sky or something? Sage? I don't know. Anything.
Why is he talking? He insta locked.
I don't know. Have a good night, Panda. Thanks for coming through. Thank you for modding as always.
All right, I'm playing Deadlock. The new agent's kind of crazy though.
The last time we did the musical 2 days ago, I was super foggy after the news. Oh, yeah. So there was a lot of hiccups. This one was Sistine Chapel level by comparison. Wow. Technically and vocally perfect. And it felt like the characters' lives moved forward in a big way. Dude, that's awesome.
Hey, Omen, I respect a guy who knits. It's pretty cute.
It helps me focus. Oh, what do you care?
Holy, wait, why do people have 15 ping?
How's it going, guys?
Reloading.
15 ping?
Yeah,
So
16
Speak
ping.
again.
Because they're plugged into their routers?
Internet? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have I have an Ethernet I found in my attic. That still helps a little bit.
I'm gonna smoke back a site.
Cover
So
going
that's
out.
actually crazy though.
Neon's
You
art.
don't need to worry about
Reloading. Wingman's planting.
One's back. Cypher on site.
One enemy remaining.
Sorry, Jet.
Nice.
oh my gosh.
God, I'll outshine all their radius.
Okay, I just had a 3 million IQ play.
Oh yeah.
4x4x4x4x4x4x4.
Let's unmute.
Let's go air.
My poor ears.
What's that called? Flowers.
You're not looking.
If you look at
Cutting through.
I'm gonna smoke mid and dugout.
You dug out.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
That's the spike, Wings. Brimstone's out. My ultimate. Come on, let's go.
Thanks, little man. Careful here.
One's planners.
Someone's A. One enemy remaining. That's it,
Why did they get flying? I have a trick.
Nice.
Oh, forgot about
You want
it.
me serious? You got it.
Alright. We're not gonna need to worry about our
Why is that?
I have a wall
Oh, you have a wall. Okay.
that holds off both connectors.
I'm gonna go cop that ult orb, you feel me? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same smokes.
Movement.
Cool. Alright, nice stuff.
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
Molly?
No escape.
Shoot at that boat!
Sensor tripped.
One's dugout.
I got the spike.
Dugout in mid.
Listening. 30 seconds left.
Over there.
Last player standing.
Let's try.
I hit the
Let's go B.
Cypher
Y'all
130.
better keep up.
Sounds good. Actually, I'm not gonna full buy here.
Reload him.
I heard if you you use the neon thing and you go, the light will like go, and it'll flash. You ready?
We gotta hang a few times before you go back to your regular schedule. Are you talking about once you're back?
Got 5
Smoking
black.
back, smoking back site.
Over there.
Shadows traveling.
Sensor destroyed. Flank.
Stealing sight.
Two mid.
Last player
Both on site.
standing.
I'm back on the 15th. Copy. Dang, it went by fast, man. That whole thing went by fast.
There are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
Let me, hey, everyone go A. I'm gonna ult on the side with a Bucky and I'm gonna kill one and then you're all gonna push in. I'm gonna fucking flash out A.
Okay.
Play slow. I'm gonna ult B and act like we're.
Yeah, I'm not gonna util A until you get first pick.
Alright.
Wait, am I getting first pick or is he getting first pick?
I'm getting 50, you fucking retard.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
There's Cypher cam right there. I don't know.
There's one.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy spotted B.
Can I ult?
Come on, let's go.
Go.
Flash.
Cover going out.
Someone's
Shadows traveling.
Plant the spike, wings.
Sorry, bro.
Reloading. Mag's ticking.
Thanks, little man. Give in.
One enemy remaining.
Nice push.
No, I need a gun.
Feels good to stretch my wings.
I need a drop.
I need a drop.
I need a drop.
Slow push
Yo,
B.
someone behind me.
Bring your best.
Thanks.
Hey,
Alright,
Nutter
going out.
butter.
Cutting through. Enemy spotted. B.
Shadows traveling.
Are yours trying to
Cover going
I'm
out.
smoking mid.
I say rotate. If you rotate this.
Behind. One's back a sec.
Blinding.
Reloading.
Cover going out.
Back a sec.
Player standing.
You do have ult.
Right there.
So one of the keys is I cannot get tilted at all. I have to mute people if they ever get toxic, and I can only provide comms when they're necessary.
You have flash. It's
Well played.
Nice.
Good job.
Your
First mistake was assuming I couldn't.
Can I get that Gecko? I'll treat you to run.
Don't stop fighting.
Yeah, wait,
I-
what?
Stop, even if
You sound like the sage we had last game.
Well, this is my first game on.
Are you a girl or are you a guy?
I'm a dude.
Oh shit. Wait, yo, go into that corner. I want to show you a deadlock lineup. Trust, come here. Go in that corner right there.
Here.
That one right there.
No.
Restaurant. No, restaurant.
Don't do it, dude. He's gonna
Ah,
use his
fuck
molly
yeah.
on
I
you.
know.
Get out of my way.
Art.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Here.
Alright, I will.
I'm gonna wait for these smokes.
Yeah, facts.
Throwing nets.
Wait, you're
Look,
gonna
I know
swing
you're
solo?
fat,
You're
you
gonna swing
can't
solo?
Wait, but wait.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
What is Gecko's
Smoking.
ability? Like his signature.
Cover going out.
Wingman's
That's
planting.
clear, bro.
No, you
Nice kill.
don't.
Yeah, it is. Those shots are really-
Mike's ticking. Thanks, little man.
Someone's in defender spawn. No surprises.
One flank. One flank.
Watching flank.
Rash isn't done with you.
Ah, entertained. It's two flank.
Let me ace.
Enemy
Let me ace.
remaining.
Oh my god.
Rash got a hit.
Should let me ace, bro. You're an
knife,
ass.
knife.
Let me get that
Nice.
close, and you're already dead.
Yo, I actually hate you, Deadlock. I think you should die.
Hey, I like this
You
game.
did.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go B. Let's go B.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm muting him too.
I killed. Like, I mean, there were still 3 people alive when you called the ace.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, I get if it was 1.
Yeah, but no,
Totally.
that's he's
But, like,
getting
The
overconfident.
way I'm trying to win the round.
You did the right thing.
Come on, let's go.
Reloading.
Time to jump.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Mid smoked.
Plant the spike, Wings.
Backside.
I know exactly where you are. Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
I'm on.
Just
You got
play-
flank.
I have flank trip.
Going up.
Reloading.
Reeling them in. Target spotted.
One enemy remaining.
Upping heaven.
Look for my shadows. They will
Yay.
hide you.
Y'all need a gun? I'll spot you.
I need a drop.
Rome, are you into music? Do you like any music?
Do I like any music?
Yeah,
Try not to die.
All kinds.
all kinds.
All kinds. Yeah.
Barrier deployed.
I'll handle this.
Many enemies,
Dizzy
Cover
up.
going
Smoking it. Smoking it.
Someone's there. Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Flank.
One flank. 2 flank actually.
One enemy remaining.
Last one flank.
take.
DW.
Never show weakness.
So the
Ever.
the ChatGPT told you to mute your teammates when they get toxic or what?
Mute teammates when I get toxic. Offer advice politely, but never backseat game. Play
Yeah.
Omen by default, but switch to other characters if needed to fill. This is all specifically for solo queuing. Nice pick.
Watch your eyes.
Enemy B.
Deep.
Someone's B.
Alright, I'm wandering off. I need to refocus.
Careful now. Embarrassing. My ultimate's ready.
Wingman's
Come
planting.
on, let's go.
I just got stunned by that thing.
Someone's B.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out. Stay in sight.
One enemy remaining.
My gosh, I just flicked his head. Dang it. He's pushing.
Nice.
You want more? Sorry, buddy, it's over.
How do you feel about the Neo Frontier bundle?
Look it out, Omen.
The what?
The Neo Frontier, the like old western bundle.
It's cool. It's cool. I don't know if I would get it. I'd probably get tired of it, but it's cool. What kind of music do you like, since you asked earlier?
Oh, I'm not fully. It's not really a genre, but like there's a few songs. I mean, classic rock is big, but like also like chill.
Blocking movement.
Dizzy's up
Like
top.
there's a few songs that I really like right now. Have you heard of Cupid's Purple?
I don't think so.
Mosh pit.
It's a good song.
Reloading.
Throwing net.
I'm gonna smoke as soon as this one's down.
Shadows
Why
traveling.
I'd love the moon.
Cover going out. Disappear.
In the corner, in the right corner.
Spike wings.
Bad luck.
Watch your eyes.
Spike sticking.
Going
Thanks,
up.
little man. Rush is ready.
In our spawn.
Last player standing.
In their
It's all you, little homie. Rush hit him.
Nice try.
Last round in the half.
Time to spend this cash.
You know what an interesting idea would be? Imagine video games with no leaderboards. Imagine if there are no leaderboards. Then like people weren't trying to be at the top. They just like the only stats you got were like whether your team was winning or losing, and then you got the stats at the end of the game.
Sorry, I'm back.
Someone's B.
Blow him up, Mosh.
Flash.
Reloading.
Get out of my way.
Careful now.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Deep. Someone's B.
One enemy remaining.
Blinding.
Hit spike.
My ultimate is ready.
You get on camera.
That was messy.
Switching sides.
That's true. Good advice.
Sorry. Did we lose that?
No, we won.
Alright, cool. Did I die? Hold on, let me press that.
No.
No, I didn't. Sorry, I
Here.
had to preheat the oven,
Oh, you're good.
I'll
so
cut
I
through.
sprinted downstairs to preheat the oven.
Bunch of guys B. Target spotted B. Shadows traveling.
I'm flanking.
Okay.
Enemy B. It's kindness.
One enemy remaining.
Holy crap!
Nice. Good stuff, dude.
Oh my gosh.
He says their bullets tickle.
Dang it. There was nobody in my stream to see that.
Where are you streaming right now?
Huh? YouTube.
Oh, nice. Gotta wait. That's fine. Good enough.
Cover going out.
On site already.
Shadows traveling.
Spike planted.
Get away. Somebody's there.
Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted.
Heck yeah.
Flawless.
Reloading.
Everybody
Died
say wingman.
underneath
Come
our
on, let's hear it.
It's a cool skin.
Better watch their backs.
Oh, what?
This XR1
Oh, yeah.
or XR.
Gun
whatever.
here.
If you inspect
Time
the,
to switch.
The sheriff, it does something really cool.
Dream big. Make it happen.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
That's super satisfying.
it is.
Cover going out.
Mid.
One
Coming art.
connector.
Last player standing. Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Last one was CB. Might be going connector though.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Could also be going through our spawn.
I don't know where to stand.
I'd say right
30
there.
seconds left.
Let's reset. Deep breaths and all that.
I have an idea.
Cutting through.
I'll clip that jet's wings.
That sheriff was good luck. I got 2 kills with it.
I got.
Spike
Nice
down A.
kills.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, let me ace. I got sick.
Wait, is that a Jace?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's out coming by B.
it's the go to Jace. She's hit. She's hit. She's hit. Iggy.
Match point.
All right, I'm gonna hold over on A.
Alright, cool.
Actually, this is good. There's certain parts of maps where you can get audio cues on which side they're going, like really easily.
Oh yeah! Monster on
Respect.
the loose!
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Pull them to their grave. Nothing there.
Look out in our spawn.
I don't know how
Get
to
out of my
get
way.
over there.
Flawless. Defenders win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I really topped off.
Yeah.
I've ended my loss streak.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break.
Okay. Yo, Rome, are you back? I don't know. Not just to feel see.
Three seven to in game.
Hmm?
3-7 to in game.
What is that?
That's my voice control for bringing the stream back.
Oh.
Yeah, Diedrich, thank you so much for sharing the live. Layla, what's up? Sorry, I missed your message. You probably went away already, but thanks for coming through. Okay, I'm probably good for one more.
Cool. If you look at my my carpet, it's not full red anymore.
Your what?
My match history,
Oh,
it's not a red carpet anymore. Yeah.
oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah. I went from
Match found.
almost I went from one game away from 97 RR to 0.
To 0?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ted, what's up, dude? I love that you responded to that one message from Kick. Like, I can't even see it anymore because there's so many others on YouTube. What's up, man? It was so fun hanging out yesterday. That was a really good time. I'm glad we did that. And that restaurant you suggested was really nice. Gonna get ready to stream in a bit. What's on the agenda today, Alex? Also, thanks for coming through, by the way, Alex. Hope you've been enjoying.
I don't feel like playing Chamber right now.
You feel like playing Chamber?
Yeah, or unless you want to do something. Who are you?
No, I'll probably play a duelist
something?
since
Oh,
we
a
don't have
duelist?
one. Yeah, because
Oh,
we
need
already have an
flashes.
initiator.
Flashes. True.
Oh,
We
because
do
we have
have
2
Choose
sentinels.
Choose your agent.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do KO.
Okay. Because I could always go in with Reyna. I could always enter with Reyna.
So at the beginning of the,
FPS do you usually get? Sorry, how much
Um,
FPS do you usually get?
like 200.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine is unusually high. Unusually high.
What
It's
is it at right now?
500 right now.
At 500. Wow.
Yeah.
I probably would get more if I wasn't streaming. Yeah, it's like it's sitting around 160 right now.
Okay, it dropped back to 300.
So Panda went to bed like 20 minutes ago, Ted. You just missed her. What we're doing today is I'm queuing with a friend here, and I had ChatGPT, or well, more specifically Claude, give me a bunch of strategies that I should be using as a solo player. So one of them was Phil as a support player. Keep the comms short and polite. And there was a third thing. It was like, oh, just mute teammates if they're toxic. Nice pick.
Enemy B.
Reloading.
One suppressed.
Reloading. Reloading.
One less.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and in a lot of ways, that is the best way to do it. Like, people try to get into an argument and fight. It's like, you know, just mute them so you can focus on the game again.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
No, I was a better mention.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I just thought it would be funny if I
Focus your
mentioned.
hate at the enemy, KO. It is wasted on me.
Oh, also grab the spike all the time because most people don't want to be responsible for it. So I will
Yeah, because
choose
they
to
don't
be
wanna die.
responsible. I'm just gonna run. Oh no, it's too expensive. I'm gonna keep running the classic. Why not? 46.
Time to work.
Also, make sure you always trade out your teammates if they get hit. Nice go.
Compliment them when they go crazy. So you can
One suppressed.
oh my gosh.
Reloading.
One on site.
Flashbang. Spike planted. Flash.
Reload.
One, their spawn,
Enemy
their spawn.
remaining.
Sensor destroyed.
Over there. Over there.
Evan.
Oh my gosh. And on my body, by the way.
Suppressing.
Grab
One
my head.
suppressed.
You
Yeah.
grab the vandal.
I'm aware. Rotating through mid.
Right side. Maybe. Probably beds. Yeah, beds.
That's fine. You just gave him a free gun. No biggie.
Keep hitting them like that, and this job is done.
Yeah. We're fine. We have the crits. Plus, that was our bonus. Oh shoot, wait, that was actually kind of silly goofy.
Don't fight, just play. That's pretty much a summary of it. It was really interesting too because people in chat were asking questions as well, like, how do I be a better support player? What is a good 5-man team composition? Like, which character should we play? And it was giving some... Not only was it giving good answers, but it was also doing so in the lingo of the game that players commonly use. So I thought that was really interesting. Nice kill. 2 on site.
That's it. Holding play.
In sight.
Flash.
One enemy remaining.
Oh shoot. Alright.
Heaven lit.
Spike planted.
I'm blinking.
Flip for 40.
Flashbang.
Closer to you.
Last player standing.
100. Hit 100.
Take one shot, please.
Yeah, he was one try. I shouldn't have gone for the knife.
Yeah, I don't know why you went for the knife.
You don't need nightmare power to see them shaking.
Why Claude? So I follow this guy on YouTube. His name is Matt Wolf, and he does AI news, like all the latest updates on the tech that's coming out and what's happening. And he said recently he's been using Claude. It operates in many of the same ways as ChatGPT. So I decided to give it a try. And so far, I like it. I mean, I can't say I notice a huge difference, but I just have been using it ever since. It's only been probably like a week. The UI is a little bit cleaner. Like it's easier to organize conversations. Going through mid with chamber. I'll scan in a sec.
Shutting them down. One suppressed.
Over there.
I have
Reload.
Behind.
So much for recon. Enemy A.
Yeah, one's behind you, Drew, as well.
Oh, behind me? Okay.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Yep.
Barrier deployed.
Drew, you gotta stop going for these knife kills, man.
Wait, what do you mean knife kills?
I saw you walking with your knife through heaven.
Oh, I was. Oh.
You should ask the bot some Overwatch strats. I will. I actually, that was way more productive than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just like, you know, we're going to ask some meme questions and it was going to say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have enough information to answer those. But based on my knowledge of the game and what it said, those are very legitimate answers and sensible ones too. Like stuff a lot of content creators wouldn't give you because it's more, how'd you say, like, yes, you should practice your aim. Yes, you should work on certain mechanics, but things like if you get tilted, what should you do in this situation? I don't see a lot of content about it. In fact, I'm thinking about making a video like that this week, so we'll see. Straight.
Reloading. Still inside. Reloading. Inside. I'll find you. Enemy
One
spotted.
suppressed.
Mark one. Reloading. Target spotted.
Last player standing.
They're just bad.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. And it's just a nice quick summary of everything that's happening, so I can go, oh, that seems kind of interesting. I'll check that out. Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing? I can't wait to see that animated video you made of us. I'm looking forward to that, dude. Quick shout out to MPA Productions. If you guys want to check out their channel, Mike does some crazy animations of all the live streams. It's got to be a ton of work to put those together, so huge props. We did a Phasmophobia stream a couple weeks ago, so that should be coming out soon.
Cutting their vision.
Wait, what? I keep it away.
Let's go.
One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
Hold up, bro. Look at where my body is. It's
What's up?
my body
Everyone's motor functions okay?
was back over
I know
here
kids get tired.
when I died up there.
I'll play comp on Overwatch with you. Yeah, man, it's I don't know why. Every game I play, it always amounts to, okay, when are we starting competitive? All right, let's do the ranked experience. I can never just go, hey, you want to hop on and play? It's always got to get competitive.
That's same with me.
Why would you swing that? That was so dumb.
Shutting them down.
Reloading.
One suppressed.
Bring them down.
I don't know what that guy was doing.
One enemy remaining.
Still in sight.
Flawless.
Wow, these guys are... I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. I'm like the opposite. Yeah, I think that's just like a... That's just like a personality thing. Some people just, you know, they're chill and relaxed, and other people are really competitive. And I think it was just for me growing up, and like my parents always forced me into sports, and I I was kind of resistant at first, and then I found I really enjoyed it because I was somewhat athletic, and yeah, so it's just like extended into first-person shooters in gaming.
Rome, do you know who you remind me of a lot?
Who?
Those.
Who?
It's like those TV.
One's mid.
Spike down.
Really? I remind you of Joel's?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like that's oddly a huge compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. You were trying to get a kill. I distracted you. It literally said keep communication succinct and concise, and I'm over here like distracting you.
No, that's fine.
Why do you say Joel's? Since we're both down for the count.
It's just like your vibe, kind of, but like also like how you like look at things too.
Oh.
A little bit.
That's
I
cool.
mean, there's
I feel like Joel's is an insanely smart guy. That's
Yeah.
that's really nice of you to say.
Except you guys differ a little bit and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not radiant.
Yeah.
Heaven and dropped.
Last player standing.
Oh, this is a play here.
Oh no, why? I would just get to an angle to cover the spike. I wouldn't even try to take that extra gunfight. It's just too much work. I just play even if my general skill is definitely above average in most games. Yeah.
Battlefield changes with every play.
Ranked is better because people don't leave as much, and although there's flaming, there's also a sense of accountability. At least in Japan, it's always been that way. I like it too for the reason that, I mean, hasn't been true recently, but whenever I play, like, okay, when I started playing Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox, I was always afraid of playing ranked. I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm gonna mess up. And it came from growing up playing Call of Duty and always getting flamed as a little kid. Even though I played well, they just gave me a hard time. But there was a part of me that went, oh, I'm not pushing myself hard enough. Like I'm not playing the game to its max. And I always wanted to. I'm gonna scan up here. Sova Heaven. You can plant. 2 Heaven.
One blank hit.
Heaven.
I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna rotate.
Oh yeah, Rome. By the way.
Last player standing.
I didn't know everyone was gonna die on site. I thought we had like decent B site coverage.
Yeah, I thought we did too. Except me and Deadlock keep tripping the same things.
Oh.
So
They
you
think
gotta,
themselves are
I'm gonna
equals.
start picking different areas.
They are mistaken.
Oh, I'm doing well.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
It's because KO's ability, his abilities are so CS:GO based.
And they can be both mostly for yourself. They're mostly single based.
Yeah.
Alright, nobody's speaking.
Reloading.
Suppressing.
Over there. Reloading.
Didn't work. One mid.
Cutting their vision.
Too bad. Blanking.
Obstacle removed.
2 are blankers, by the way.
No.
I'm watching Garage.
Last player standing.
Target dead.
Nice. One more flank.
Oh, one more. Oh no!
I say we
They have
switch it up
courage.
and go A.
But
Yeah.
no one is
But
needed.
There.
that's for my say.
I love how I said I'm watching Garage as we're standing in Garage. I meant to say I was watching Site.
Well, watching Garage, holding Garage, watching site is, in my opinion, the same thing.
Nice pick. Sylva's on site.
Reloading.
Opping back site.
Spike down A.
Enemy A.
Op his screens. Op his screens.
Thick.
Spike dropped.
How do you drop spike?
I don't know. Op is on site.
Hold them to their grave.
Oh, right.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Last heaven, I believe.
Hit 80 top. Heaven.
Listening. Spike planted.
Oh, bro's just going for it.
No escape. Blocking movement.
Oh, that's perfect.
Sound sensor up.
Why do
I
you
just
keep
don't know
that?
why he keeps speaking it.
Why do you keep speaking that if he's losing the aim battle?
I don't know. To add a clear advantage.
He was lower health than him. You had sight. You had a setup. I don't know why.
It's all good.
It's
Last
fine,
round before the
though. I'm not
switch.
tilted.
Buy what you need. Otherwise, we're going to look very stupid.
I might go off.
Reloading.
Oh, but okay,
Reloading.
Who will I spot first?
Get out of my way.
Oh, what?
Cutting their vision. You're done.
Oh, wait.
Reloading. Bring them down.
Shutting them down.
Found one.
Flash.
Last player standing.
Two heaven. One grab. In our spot.
What?
Switching sides.
Idea. Again.
I need to.
Their fear is
Never
a
mind.
track, and the track is fresh.
Alright, we're gonna go crazy on defense because we have two.
Damn, your team is getting wiped out. Every time you turn around, they're all dead. I know, dude. I know. There's no thought process happening here.
Yeah. I thought our arena was holding a main while I was holding a ramp, but turns out she wasn't. But it's fine. That's the thing about like not 5 stacking. You know?
Yeah, you always gotta assume you gotta check everything on your own.
Yeah.
I'm scanning for you.
Something I thought you could do, though. Which I needed
Mid.
something.
Sounds like nice pick. One's ropes.
As soon as they go up, they're gonna get
Another one mid.
Multiple targets.
One enemy remaining.
Last one there as well. Good stuff.
Combat is a means to an end. And we are the means.
Alright, I'm tripping vents so we don't have to hold it.
You're tripping what?
Vents.
Okay.
Mid
Here.
vents. Right here.
Sounds good. I'm gonna scan A main.
Oh yeah. I'm a peek it though.
Okay, then I'll trade you out. Careful, one was up top at vents last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear him.
I have them.
Spike
What
planted.
the heck? I'm so confused. Oh, it's over here. The sound is tripping me up.
Last player standing.
Nice. One more heaven. Or at our spot.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Last one on site.
Knife deployed.
Aw, and he. That noise was tripping me out too.
Make their
I don't
fear
know if it
your
was A or
weapon.
B. It
Or
sounded
use a
like
gun,
A.
whichever.
Then it was B, and then I sounded like A, and I died.
Okay.
Alright, we got this. Can you hold my TP so they don't swim me? There.
Where are you putting your TP?
Right there.
Okay.
It's, yeah. Stay focused. And one second.
Wait, where's your TP? Oh, it's up here. Oh, gotcha. Sounds like B.
Last player standing. Flawless.
I'll switch sites and go B.
Okay. Oh.
Can we split? Can we split chamber, because that way I can get intel on the other site.
Yeah.
Because no one is talking other than you.
It's down. Guns up. Get deadly.
Nothing, eh?
Knife deployed.
They're just making their way through mid.
Grenade.
Yeah, they're pushing through mid. They're already up there, Reyna.
They're going through.
Nice kill.
Spike down.
One in our spawn. Our spawn.
Still in sight.
One enemy remaining.
Last on site.
Last player standing.
Yeah, right below. Good stuff.
Yes! Alright, cool. That worked well. We need somebody to hold B.
Let's make a plan, then execute.
B, I'm thinking, because we still need somebody to hold B.
What? Sorry, what'd you say?
We should tell them to hold mid.
I can't trust them to do anything we say. If the thing is gonna be you hold one side, I hold the other, and then we talk about what's happening.
Yeah.
I like chatting on Kick, but there seems to be more peeps on YouTube. I'll tell you right now, Ted, I prefer Kick as well because it has the lowest latency of any streaming platform.
Point suppressed.
Nice picks. One garage. Yes, you can stream on TikTok. You have to have at least 3K followers, and they send you access to the software.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Yeah.
Dang.
On the platform.
On TikTok? That's a lot. Oh god.
They used to give out stream keys for TikTok, but they took that ability away. You peek 'em, peek 'em. Nice, nice. They took that ability away. because they want people to use their proprietary software. It's super invasive. So the funny thing that I discovered today is you will not get viewers on TikTok. Like your stream will not get pushed out until you actually launch the application on your computer, because it's just conveniently timed where I had no viewers for an hour. And then as soon as I opened it, like 10 people popped in. So the topic has to match the application that's running. Oh crap, I'm on the wrong site.
Get out of my way!
Is someone there? Oh god. Mid, ropes.
My ult is ready.
Spike planted.
Oh, you saw him.
Bring them down.
Behind the screen on site.
They're blind.
Heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Last one screens. Last one screens.
No escape. Bring them down. Over there.
Left. Nice.
I can't trust my teammates with anything.
No. You can't. I mean, that's the whole mentality you have to have when you go in a solo queue. It's like, that's why I try to. I messed up this game, but you're supposed to say hi when the game starts, and you see what the response is. Like, if people are really friendly, they're probably going to be a little more receptive. If they're either quiet or they're acting like fools, then you might as well get ready to hit that mute button.
This one time, I was like, hello, any mics? Like, nicely, and then this dude told me to shut the F up, like, right away, before the game even started. In Agent Pick, so I've been dodging immediately.
Oh.
So I do not want to deal with that.
Over there.
Shutting them down. Three suppressed.
3 garage.
Mark 3.
Alright, I'm gonna hold for the victory. Oh,
Nice pick.
3 down.
One enemy remaining.
4 down.
Nice flank.
Catch your breath. Not that I need to, of course.
YouTube, in my opinion, has the slowest, or it has the highest latency. You can set it lower, but it actually lessens the quality, the encoding quality. I could set it even higher. In fact, I believe if I do 4K streaming, which is not available on other platforms, it slows it down substantially, but the quality looks a lot better. It's like 30 or 45 seconds.
Say, or mid.
My ult's ready.
That was really dumb. 3 more mid. One pushing the ropes.
One enemy remaining.
Good stuff.
Asshole.
Spike spotted mid.
You wanna see that flick? That was kind of crazy.
Pry open their minds. Find the weakness.
The only downside with my stream, Ted, that I've noticed is because I'm restreaming to multiple platforms, for whatever reason, it keeps capping my quality at 720p on Kick and Facebook. Not an issue on YouTube, but the other ones it is for some reason. I don't know. I vault.
Bring them down. They're blind with fear.
Walks away. Suppressing.
Find you.
They never post it.
One garage.
Marked one.
Flash.
Bring them down.
Fragment.
Nice kill. Another one.
Flashbang.
One enemy
40.
remaining. Spike down B.
Outside garage. Nice.
Bro, these are like such really late flanks, but they're working.
Match
I always
point.
get the kill on
They're
two.
fighting to the end. Typical.
Kick pushes my yeah, so the relay bot apparently is only optimized for YouTube, where it actually sends it to YouTube. And yeah, I just hope they change it. There's actually a bug right now where every time I go live on Facebook, I can't even choose the game category because it's the service is temporarily unavailable. So they got to work out some kinks.
Destroy them again.
Okay, take care, Alex. Thanks for coming through and hanging out. Thank you, sir, and good luck with yours. Nice pick.
You will not
How many?
kill my allies.
Oh, there's so many people.
Okay, I've got a knife.
Knife deployed. One suppressed.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh.
Defenders
Beautiful.
in.
Good stuff, guys.
Was that your last game? Or are you gonna do one more?
That's my last one. I want to get a walk before the sun goes down. I know. We're feeling hot, but sometimes that's you know, that's the way it goes.
Oh my gosh. From 2 games I went 0 to 69.
Oh, nice. I got placed gold. Gold 1.
Nice. Alright. Bye.
All right, take care, Drew. Thanks for hopping on and running it.
Alright. Bye.
See you. Okay, 3-7 to camera. 3-7 to camera. So I can definitively say that using Claude not only reaffirmed some of my existing beliefs, but it actually, like, you know, I was on the fence about them, but getting that confirmation made a big difference. So real quick, Ted, so you can see. This is what we were looking at. I started off kind of messing around. I was like, can you win me my next Valorant game? And it was saying, I can't directly play, but it offers some basic tips. And I was joking more, give me aimbot. And it gave a very compelling argument as to why you shouldn't cheat, which I really like. More general tips. And then we got into the real info. Please write for me a Valorant meta strategy for solo queuing as a gold ranked player. And it was giving things like play as these agents because they're versatile. Have at least one sentinel in case you need to switch. Play for picks early. Try to gain advantage. Be flexible. Don't assume teammates will play OBJ. It was just a lot of really great stuff. How to handle chaotic teammates was what Panda asked. Stay positive. Don't flame back at teammates. Make focused callouts. I went on a whole tangent talking about all this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it was valuable to you in some way. I definitely had a lot of fun, more than I anticipated, talking about this stuff. So my goal this Friday is to release a video discussing some of the etiquette in gaming. It may not be done by this Friday, but at the very least, my outline and thumbnail will be ready to go so that I have a solid plan of execution once it's time to film. So look forward to that. And Ted, it was good to see you. Alex, good luck with your stream. Will, great to see you. Everyone who came through, I really appreciate you guys. MPA Productions, great to see you. And Panda, thank you as always for modding. Chris, good luck with your last set of shows. Carmen, you owe me the life that I deserve. AJ, you are a wizard. I don't know why I said that, but you are. And yeah, thank you for the share again, Diedrich, on TikTok. Appreciate it. Also the likes that we got. And Layla, how's it going? Okay. Apologies if I missed anyone. Have a fantastic night, guys. Yes, we will play soon. Most definitely will. I'm starting to really enjoy Overwatch. In fact, I may go gung-ho on how we build the best team comp. And I'm not saying like pro esports team, but just good habits. I like playing games casually, but with good habits. Like we're trying to do something right is the main thing. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's cool that you voice control. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I found that from watching a YouTuber. His name is Nutty, and he does all the crazy like behind the scenes technical things that you can do with your Twitch stream. He has it where there's like a TV behind him and it displays the chat and it'll change filters and it'll play animation, all kinds of crazy stuff. The sky's the limit. You're just now starting to talk about no. Oh, really? That's crazy. Oh my God. The amount of delay is yeah. I definitely prefer watching on Kick. I mean, Kick has its downsides. There are some technical bugs and things like that with the platform. You can't clip or do anything, but that's part of the reason why I multi-stream is I want to give people options. Some people prefer YouTube, and believe it or not, there's one person who occasionally watches on Facebook. So I like to leave that available. Supposedly Facebook will send you viewers. I haven't seen that happen yet, probably because I don't have a category on there since there's a bug with the system, but it's just there in the meantime. It can't hurt, right? So yeah, have a great night. I'm going to try to catch this sunset before it goes completely down, and I will see you in the next one. Be gentle with yourselves when you need to be. Don't be too hard on yourselves, and stay on that grind. I'm really grateful for people like Ted and Quinn who are keeping me on track with my outlines and my planning and just staying accountable and going out of their way to assess my work and help me figure out what the right direction is, because it's not something you can do alone, and it's just not easy in general. So I appreciate you deeply for that. All right. That's so funny. That's crazy how much delay there is. Have a good night. See you guys. Peace.